send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Roberts with it over the middle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Trubisky now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10.
Gotta go.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. Wide open receiver complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10.
Let's go.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on 1st down. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go.
Now a carry for White. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Play action. Now Trubisky. He'll buy some time right. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Greg Olsen, his first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles get a score closer. Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not only to calm themselves, but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit because everything was against them. As you noted, this game could have gotten away from them very easily, but instead, the calming drive, now they have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it. All right, we're ready to go. That was impressive.
And the defense now needs to reciprocate. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out come the Titans now. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Open man right side is Sharp. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Detroit!
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Steps away to his left. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. A gain of 6 there on first. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Ron Parker. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. On second down, here's Trubisky. And this is going to be a safety as Trubisky gets swallowed up in the end zone. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. Oh. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points.
Detroit!
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That one complete. He finds Sharp. A big play that time for the Titans. And even 40 yards.
The well-executed slant routes are based on timing, and that one was hit just right. Ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, right to the receiver. He catches it on the run, and you saw the end result. Big-time run after catch. They love those rack yards.
Play action. It's Jackson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And Sharp hauls it in. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 23 yards on the play.
All right, now look at 56. Look at 56. Watch him now, Barney.
Jackson on first down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
18. Move. There we go. You see it?
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. He's going to loft one deep left side here. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Play action. It's Trubisky. And Olsen over the middle. And the ball is knocked out. And that might be Titan football. It is.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On second down, here's Fournette. Fournette fighting through and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. First down, Titans, gain of 12. Looking back to Leonard Fournette's rookie campaign, over 1,000 yards rushing. And coming into the league, some people saw this kid as an ex-Adrian Peterson. What can we expect from him going forward?
I like the comparison because of the size, the strength, the speed. But I think he catches the ball better than Adrian Peterson. So I think they can up his utilization in the passing game. But what really impressed me was down the stretch in the divisional playoff game against Pittsburgh. Hurt his ankle, left the game for a while, and came back and helped power his team to a big victory. Remember, he had some dings at LSU that kept him out of a few games. I thought that was a breakthrough for Leonard Fournette.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it third down at 6.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. The 4-time All-Pro, J.J. Watt. And it'll be fourth down.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. So he splits the uprights, and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
Able to spin free. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because it didn't cost their team a...
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Gone, gone! Gone, gone!
Play action. Now Jackson. Flushed out right. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Parker, the intended target. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Now, before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. On second down, here's Jackson. Toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. Now Jackson on first down. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. As his guys are in for 6. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
That 3 touchdown passes. You're right. He looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. On the return, here comes Ameer Abdullah. And now running right through it. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Second and 10. It's Trubisky again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Parker unable to get that one, and it's 3rd down. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first half and now here's another interception. Picked off by the safety, Jaquiski Tartt. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And this Titan offense is running away with this one. And he's able to put it through. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now Abdullah, the return. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense back out onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. So we've reached halftime here in Nashville, the Music City, with the Titans out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Now Abdullah, the return. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 38, and the return here will go to the 31-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Jackson now on 2nd and 10. He'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A great play there with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the interception by the Titans D leads to a touchdown. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10.
Hurry.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Gotta go.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Off the play fake. Here's Trubisky. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. Now it's Trubisky. And this is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. And predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. Looking downfield for Joe. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. In for the score. And this Titans offense continues to pour it on.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes? That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease in which he's doing it.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now Abdullah, the return. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. Looking to throw Trubisky on 1st down. He's going to float this one deep right side. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They go play action with Trubisky. And his throw here is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Seth Roberts, and it's 3rd down.
I think he's a little trailer happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. And now here is another interception. Trevor Williams with a pick, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he'd won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks. And that's caught inside the 30. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A gain of 39 that time. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
And it's caught. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. They'll run it now out of the gun. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They come out here in the eye. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. We become so accustomed to it, you sort of take it for granted.
You really do, but...
And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great effort there. A 3-yard touchdown run. And this Titan offense is running away with this one. Point after, right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now Abdullah, the return. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. This is White on the screen. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that went. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Kyler Fackrell, the linebacker. With that interception, he just set a record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in an NFL game. 8.
The 8. The last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah.
Ty Detmer. He's with the Lions at that time. To get to 8, are we sure he knows what color jerseys his team's wearing in this one?
I don't know. It has not been good. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Over the middle, hauled in by Shark. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up first and goal. And third quarter here, you've got to lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you stop the clock, and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up. From the 2 now, second and goal. He's going to get it running right. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on third and goal. Third and goal, Jackson. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. DJ Chark, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And this Titans offense continues to pour it on. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now Abdullah, the return. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Second and 10 now from the 27. Again on second and 10, it's Trubisky being chased out left. And now here's another interception. Trevor Williams with a pick. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. He was looking for Parker that time.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there. 27 yards. And the Titans capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights. Back now in Nashville, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And out now come the Eagles. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Brian Allen. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs. That's just his second catch of the game. They wanted to keep him silent. They have kept him silent.
Defensive football 101. Don't let the best player on offense beat you. Take him out of the game, and they've done a great job of doing that.
23 yards on the play.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football. And they just played better and better.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. They go play action. Trubisky. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue.
Completion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long. And they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, it's Trubisky. He may try and run for... Now Trubisky lost the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson eluding the pressure right. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Charles, you said earlier this.
Bro, I'm trying to put 100 on this dude.
Yeah, I see that. I'm like, who the fuck he beat 70, 85 of?
This nigga's so trash. It's trash. This nigga's not. It's a waste of time.
Ah, those Eagles joined us. Get on the 3rd row. Dude, you gotta get through duty, bro.
Oh shit. Do another pick.
He ain't ready for shit like this.
No, I'm not gonna put up 100. I'm gonna get close though.
You should be able to put that damn gun on the helicopter.
Oh, me. Baby. All right, mate.
What you know about that blue face, baby? On the game.
Where you try to go?
Better try to go home before I get in bed, because that's like my business. I don't care. Anytime.
You want to go to the tunnel or not?
Yeah.
We gonna go to the far end, though.
Oh, what you got? Money?
Fuck it, let's go in there. Then ain't nobody over here.
What kind of bill player you got?
I got a shot creator slasher 91 over.
Oh, see, we could play with your brother, fool.
Nigga, you trying to play?
Yeah, after this game.
What's your overall?
88.
I'll be right there in about 2 minutes.
I mean 86. 86.
Bro, he about to cheat. Man. Oh, I'm about to buy this VC. He's so happy.
Right,
I'm happy right now.
I'd have never figured that out. Never.
What is your dog barking for?
We don't know.
Nigga said I turned. They asked me to stream. Nigga said he turned the stream off. He said, "Is that 82 points?" I turned the stream off like it was a horror movie.
Backpack.
Nigga was bad.
That's just a little box right there, though. Oh, they ain't really got too much to that.
Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky.
I got the sprayer right here.
You do? I got lit too.
It's Trubisky.
I got a hit already. No.
This is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown.
Hopefully don't nobody put no shit. They got 8 carries.
Nigga finally scored 14 in the 4th.
Oh, shit.
Get down
Somebody
here.
did. That's what I be doing. Come on, nigga, follow me.
I'm gonna have to put a mesh bomb right there. You know? So they wanna come down here, they gonna die. Oh!
Oh my God, save it again, bro. Oh, right there, he 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 right there.
Oh no, we dead.
Oh,
Who was gonna die? God dang,
they
boy.
did just what I did that last time. With that
Yeah, I
left
know.
right there.
Starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now he's flushed out right. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cobb. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. Can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what? You want to? They have to. Because when you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team
All right, but we ain't going out like that.
of winning the Super Bowl. They can very well be the best team in the NFL at this point.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
Up big, and they go for 2.
Yeah, but you suck.
I remember being in high school and seeing an article in the paper or a local columnist that said, why are we fighting over sportsmanship and running up the score?
Not nothing no Germany.
This nigga's in the sunken place of Madden right now.
So that article saying the defense should be able to stop them.
That's what they're trying to say. Hey, if you don't want it to happen, stop them. Otherwise, quit whining about it.
Throwing here, Trubisky. Rolling to his right. Roberts with it over the middle. And they nearly
Niggas throwing 10 interceptions.
What are you playing, Nick? Huh? Madden 19, what?
Yeah, playing the league game.
You trash, though.
He ain't really that cold. I think I can fuck with Nick.
Stop saying that.
Right.
I don't want to talk Nick how to play bad, bro.
And he got better.
With all them hard ass whoopings he had to take.
And he can whoop you.
It started with Match 45, then a year after that, too. And then that nigga just got to laugh for real. He was like, fuck it, I get
I'm gonna get some steroids tomorrow.
Huh?
Some steroids, they coming into my mail. Next time I come down there, Nick ain't about to be freaking with me. Punch him in his jaw, fall out.
What's the dad talk to y'all?
I want to see best thing. Alright, but let's win this one. Let's play smart. You gotta go.
We bust down, Tatiana.
Yeah.
Probably gonna be a lot of niggas going over there. We get over there.
Bust down, Tatiana, man.
Bust down, Tatiana. Tatiana.
I wanna see you bust down. Bust down, Tatiana. Bust down, Tatiana. I wanna see you bust that over, pick it up, now break that shit down, speed it up, now slow that shit down on the gas, slow it down, bust it, bust down, bust down, bust it, bust it.
Yeah, you can get that out of my eardrum, how about that?
I wanna see you bust down. Throw that shit down. Hey, that's the perfect smoking music, bro. Nigga be high to the bitch with that.
Boy, what's so funny, boy?
Nigga, you don't hear what he be saying, bro? That nigga funny.
Well, I just pulled it. It was shut. I gotta take a gangster. Level 2 armor. Did I ask you though? I be doing on mine. You're a little kid to me. What are you talking about? Shut up, boy. Boy, he is weak. Don't get no girls. Ain't you fat, ain't you bald head. Ain't you fat, Reese? Ain't you fat? Well, yes you is. You weigh 200 in the 6th grade. You
Oh, let me get that third. Let me get that Honda.
why'd you weigh over there, boy?
Let me get that Honda off you, bruh.
Second, man.
Yeah.
Oh, people right here.
You wanna see the score?
Oh, they hit me.
100-13.
You down?
I'm not down. I just knocked one. Oh, you shot me.
You? What?
Got them both, nigga. Yeah. I want to see them bust down. Yeah.
So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for it.
We'll see what they do here. The first play of the drive there is incomplete. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now second down. One last shot.
Bro tried to shoot a rocket at me.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Bro, I'm carrying you.
What that glitch? What that glitch behind you?
Yes, right here, but you can't get out of it unless one of us is dying.
Huh?
Oh, yeah, you talking about this. Oh, yeah, it's up there.
Gotta go?
Yeah, come on, it's everybody right here. I'm See, we learn new things every day, man. He gave us the glitch. We about to win.
We'll just beat this nigga 100-13.
I would have been
I'd have been quit.
on me. I'd have been heated.
Told that nigga good game, keep it 100. Nigga said give him a force win.
Niggas up here.
He
Niggas.
parked that bike over here, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Nigga.
I don't know. Alright.
Nigga Leonard Fournette has 6 touchdowns. Damn.
I think it's right here because he said if you don't do it right, you can die.
Yeah, but you can jump back over.
Ugh. Oh, yeah, it's right here. Yeah, it's right here.
See, we could travel this whole thing right here. We was laying down, man.
Trying to look at the highlights, you know I got so many damn highlights, they don't show you half the shit.
Look.
The niggas right there, you see him on that truck?
Where?
See that car
Oh,
right
I
there?
see.
Don't shoot
Yeah.
them.
On me, I'm not.
Big checking that whole shit. I'm gonna let bring their asses up here because we're gonna have a war. Try to get my fluster by ready just in case it gets
Yeah. They stop.
They did, yeah,
No, they coming up. Oh, never mind.
oh, they were over there. Just fuck with it. Shoot them 2 shots. I don't even do this shit. I know.
Yeah, I was about to too.
Huh?
I was about to shoot 1 or 2 shots too. Oh, they coming. Yeah.
Right at the edge of this bitch. Smoke some blood.
Nigga said, did that really say 100?
Oh, we good.
Hell no. That nigga some hot shit.
Actually, that'll show me this glitch.
Give me a sec. When y'all not on, man, give me a couple solo dub wins. Circle right here. Man, I went straight there.
Yeah, just sit there and let all these niggas pick each other off. It's still 46 niggas though. 45 now. It's a nigga cover, right? Or they covered. They covered. They covered.
Where?
Well, I don't know if they covered. They right here though. You see them?
Oh, I see it. They gonna hide behind that rock. We can. No, we ain't gonna shoot though. That's not shoot.
We can come down though. We can come down on. We can move down this line. Look.
We can. Oh, I think he looking at. Oh, we sure can. Come on. Oh yeah, we about to clap the freak out these dudes.
Y'all
Let's
ready
start
for
running.
2K or no?
What?
Y'all ready to go on 2K or no?
Yeah, we'll get
Hold
on.
up,
Alright.
man. Oh, I can clap him so bad. Hold up. We might need to get down.
No,
Don't shoot yet.
Let's go behind him. I'm gonna throw this bomb.